Welcome back to Key Talk Media, Key Talk Society. At around 7 o'clock today, y'all will be able to get, of course, the new jackets that I got. You'll be able to get the ski mask. And, of course, I had somebody say, hey, what's up with the blue ski mask? Cuz I'm going to have the blue ski mask available for y'all as well. Anyway, so today we got to talk about Finesse2Tymes. So Finesse2Tymes, pretty much, he's now came out. Obviously, he's been coming out saying that he's trying to find himself. He's been reading books, trying to get education, trying to get knowledge, pretty much trying to get a whole lot of stuff that a lot of other people get earlier on in life. But early on in life, of course, he was in the streets, going to jail, just doing a whole lot of wild stuff, right? So now he's doing what a lot of people do early on in life. Now he's doing it later in life, which he's finding himself, right? Well, it looks like Finesse2Tymes has now came out and said that he will be switching into the Muslim religion. You know what I'm talking about? He's switching over to Islam. He's converting over, right? Now, whenever he said that, a lot of people started to roast him, make fun of him, diss him still, like, what in the blue hell is that going to change? Just a whole lot of just wild stuff, right? Actually, I'm going to read out exactly what he said whenever he said he's switching over. He said, after this album, I'm converting to Muslim. Now, here's the thing about this, right? A lot of people, they got a whole lot of different religions. Here's a big like just revelation, right? So long as you're inside of the music, entertainment, hip hop world, which is demonic, you can't deny it. It's all demonic, especially if you're a hip hop artist, because you have to rap about certain stuff and you only get that button pushed on you on certain stuff when it's damaging to the black community. It is what it is. It ain't no hiding it. It's behind the veil. Everybody understands it now. The hip hop and the rap music is literally being used to destroy the black community. And not only being used for it, it's doing a hell of a job of destroying the black community, right? So, because everybody's influenced by all the rappers, so whenever people are going to go spin and kill and stuff, they're listening to the music of the rappers that's going to spin and kill, right? Anyway, so with that being said, Finesse2Tymes had to double back after he saw all the comments and people pretty much making fun of what he's trying to do and, you know, not accepting that he wants to switch and convert after this last album to the Muslim world. And also, speaking of that, yes, the original religions of Africans wasn't actually Muslims, right? They were converted. I can get into a long history about it, but we ain't gonna get into that, right? But let's just tell you that it started in the 7th century. The 7th century, that's where, you know, more Africans begin to convert to Islam. But anyways, I'm gonna read y'all what Finesse2Tymes said, because he had to double back after seeing everybody making fun of him. He said, y'all always making fun of and laughing when a person trying to get their life together. If you struggling and wondering why, it's because you look down on everybody and you still down yourself. You don't get blessings having a sour heart. I'm graduating from the streets. So, one second. He said he's graduating from the streets. Now, a graduation from the streets, a full, complete graduation is also going to be a change in what you talk about as far as lyric wise. But here's the fork in the road. Here's the issue that most rappers that want to graduate from the streets and do better stuff. Here's the issue that they fall into, right? You've became famous and you've built up this huge fan base by talking about particular stuff, that's street stuff, that's killing, there's all type of stuff. They're pretty much making music that people can go slide and kill people to, right? You've built up a name and an image by doing that. So when you get to a point to where you potentially want to change, because now you realize, dang, this might just be super damaging what I'm doing. And if I'm doing this the energy that I'm putting out, no matter what religion that I am. So now I got to think about what I'm gonna do, right? But the issue is you want to change it, but your fan base still want to hear the super gangster stuff so they can go finish sliding and killing people. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a fork in the road right there. It's kind of like, okay, let me just say I'm just doing this because it's what I live. But at a particular time, when you get to a certain point where you want to change, it's like a full, complete change will happen if that happens. But a lot of artists can't really do that because they know it's going to affect their sales, their streams, and their money at the end of the day, because people still want to hear that talk. You know what I'm talking about? And it is what it is. It's just the facts of it all, right? And he continues and says, I outgrew the old me. I'm seeking knowledge and wisdom more. Financial literacy, parenting skills, etc. Me personally, I don't give up. I'm strong mentally, but this message is for ones who laugh at people who actually have problems and come to the internet for help because no one else is helping them. Okay. And that's a part two. The internet is not a place where you want to go to for help. at all, period, point blank. The internet literally is for jokes and making fun of people. And I know it sounds wild and crazy, but that's literally what the internet be for. The internet ain't trying to be there for you mentally. Actually, it'll do the exact opposite. The internet would actually damage you mentally rather than being there for you mentally, because it's just full of trolls and people that really actually don't care. People just want to be entertained, right? And then when it comes to rappers, the internet is more harsher on rappers because I told y'all before, the general world, the general public don't look at rappers as like leaders. They actually look at rappers as entertainment, and not just entertainment. They actually look for rappers to see who they trying to clap and who they trying to kill. Like, it's not like they're looking at rappers with like such a super extreme high regard. It may seem like that because it's a whole lot of fake love on the internet, but in all actuality, the masses of the people don't actually care about rappers. Actually, the masses of people think rappers are pests. And I know this sounds wild, and I know this sounds crazy, but it's just like, it is what it is. This is actually what is in the minds of a whole lot of people, and you can tell pretty much by the way they're treated. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, we'll continue. It comes to the internet for help. No one else helping her. He said mental health awareness is real. That's a fact. And converting to Islam, Muslim, it's all the same, but y'all look for any flaw to laugh at someone who's successful or doing more than you. I understand. God bless you people. Inshallah. So, look. The internet don't really care about how successful you are, right? The internet don't really care about none of that stuff. Actually, it's getting to the point now to where the people of the internet, whenever like a blog post like, okay, a rapper just got a $500,000 chain or this or that, it's getting to the point now to where they don't even care about that. They actually are looking like, why the heck is these niggas spending all these hundreds of thousands of dollars on chains when they could be doing this or they could be doing that? And that's just the natural progression of people that's kind of like waking up, I guess you can say, because we're kind of going into like a newish kind of age, you know what I'm talking about? So they're kind of it's hard to explain this, right? People look at rappers as foolish. That's the truth. Like, I don't know how else to put it. People look at rappers as foolish, and they also look at the people that's doing the rapping as foolish as well. I love hip hop. I love rap. I like the people that do it. You know what I'm talking about? But this is just what the general mass public be believing. That's why they're not, and people got to just stop thinking that the internet is gonna be there for them mentally. It's not. It's actually the worst place to be mentally. If you want to do something, think about this. The biggest hip hop artist in the world, which is Drake, has his comment section limited, and it's been limited for a long time. So he can actually only see comments from the people that he actually follow, which is only a few people, right? So he can only receive love from them. He's actually blocked it out to where he can't see the hate. The only time that Drake can actually go see hate about Drake is if he goes to a blog when he's posted, because even with him now, a whole lot of people now is starting to diss on Drake and not like Drake, which is wild because, like, dang, bro, a few years ago we would have never thought this. You know what I'm talking about? He was on top of the world. But this seems to be the story with all the rappers at a particular time. Whenever people get tired of them, they start to treat them like trash. Hip hop isn't a place where they just show so much love to those who have been before and to all the legends, which it should be. You know, some of the legends do, of course, like your Ice Cubes, your people like that. But like, you know, like I say, bro, it's wild. The hip hop world is different than any type of other musical place that there ever is and ever may be, right? But anyways, so Finesse2Tymes is trying to change his life. He's in the process of growing and trying to change his life, right? Which means, yeah, who knows though? Maybe after this album, he'll make another album and change his lyrical content, because that be the biggest issue. So look, when the fans are looking at the artist, they're not caring about what type of event you're going to go do, if you're going to go give out turkeys. They're not caring if you're switching to this religion or that religion. What they're ultimately going to listen to is your lyrics. That's what's going to get played millions of times, back to back, throughout the days, all the time, right? So let's just say you become we don't even have to say religion. Let's just say you start doing super good stuff over here, right? You go to events, like every other week you go to an event and you give out food or you give out this, right? But then on the back end side, you go to the studio and then you have to participate in the demonic music industry, which it is demonic. It is what it is. Everybody knows it. You have to participate in the demonic, evil music industry where you're going to talk about killing. You're going to talk about spinning the block. I love the music. I'm not saying that I don't like, and I'm going to always listen to the music. It is what it is. I'm standing on it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to listen to the music. I love the music. I'm going to post the music or promote it, whatever you call it. But at the end of the day, yes, it's tragic, and it further moves a particular group of people that listen to that music into detriment. It is what it is, right? But anyways, let me know something. How do y'all feel about what Finesse2Tymes is doing? Do y'all feel like people of the internet is just being way too hard on Finesse2Tymes? Y'all can see him trying to do better for himself, or is it like it is what it is, bro? We don't really care what religion you're trying to go to. Just get in the studio and go make us some more music and come to these shows and perform in front of us so we can have our entertainment and what we care about. We don't care about all the, whether you're doing this religion or that religion or you're reading this book or that book. We only want you for your music. Let me know some. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.